Alright, sorry about that. When the night... Alright. But now we did form bullish SMT here. Didn't get respected. We just manipulated that low once more. Okay, I kind of like this. I'm gonna run just like a 1-to-1 here. Yeah, figured. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen as soon as I entered, honestly. Optimal entry was probably entering here with your stops below or above that, those equal highs there. Tuesday the 8th. Let's see. Bearish SMT forming. No news Tuesday. Could go either way, man. Yeah, this looks really bad, actually. Even though this manipulation here is holding. I'd like to see a nice displacement candle. Oh, bullish SMT. Okay, well now I want to wait for a rebalance into this general range to validate PXH. Okay. Didn't really validate anything for me. What are we doing on the higher time frame? That's what I want to know. Okay, so we're about to meet this draw. We might have already met it. Let's see what we doing, man. $10 a.m. pushed up again. Yeah, this looks really bad. This looks actually terrible. Civvy disrespect there. Yeah, and it's 10:45 or 10:35, so I'm gonna wait for 10:45 macro, which is only like another 10 minutes. Okay, there we go. Boom. I'm gonna enter here, going long. pretty wide stop loss, but I'm just going to target a 1-to-1 roughly. Brev. Yeah, we're getting stopped on this, I think. Disrespected CE of this buy side. Yeah, it's 11:30. I'm just gonna close this. That was just a really late trade. I guess ideal entry is probably, there's just no confirmation here. That's my only issue with it. Like, we're going up towards this draw. We came down. I guess PXH was formed here technically, but then it's 10:24, so it's like, why are you entering? But yeah, we just chopped around for the rest of the AM session till lunch opened up. Wednesday the 9th. FOMC meeting minutes. I guess I'll trade it. FOMC meeting minutes isn't a terrible driver. Powell speaking is just really the worst. Okay, we manipulated that low again. Formed equal lows. I don't think you could call this SMT. Oh wait, yeah, right here we have bullish SMT. So I'd like to see a candle displacing heavily, like probably right here, and then I'll go long. That's what I'd like to see. It might not happen, but yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to see. But that's a negative RR, and it's not even a lot of points. So, but yeah, that probably got smacked. No. Nope, did not get smacked. This was probably the ideal entry, just targeting this. I guess it's only 9:43. We manipulated that low once more, so we're probably going to get a bearish continuation, honestly. And we do have bearish SMT with this high now. Yeah, this looks pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna wait for 10 a.m. at this point. Okay. 15 points. Is there an external draw we might be heading towards? I'm just not going to take anything. This doesn't look good to me. And it's FOMC. And what was this Thursday? Probably PPI, I'm assuming. CPI. So we've already ran the wick of the data candle. Swept that low on ES. I guess the only thing I can kind of use to confirm longs, just because this is all kind of choppy, is what are we doing at this internal high here. Dang, that's the definition of manipulation right there. Okay, so now I'm looking at PXL with that low, or a reversal sequence. Okay. So now I can look at longs here. I'm going to target that high. Bro, did we seriously get edged on that? Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I was looking at this low. What are we doing right here? And if this candle closed like really strong, then I'd obviously take shorts because that's PXL. But I like how this candle formed, disrespecting this SIBI here. So you can take it up to the draw. You probably could take it up, possibly to data highs. Probably not though. I just want to see. Nah, probably not. Yeah, W trade overall. This is Friday the 11th. PPI. PPI. Wait, this isn't PPI. Yesterday was PPI. Oh, wait, yeah. 8:30 PPI, I guess. And then prelim at 10 a.m. So if we don't get any manipulation before 10 a.m. open, then we wait for 10 a.m. to manipulate, and then we take our entries based off that. Mm, 943. Just on the 15? No. So we have, I really don't know what to think here. Okay, I guess we do have bullish SMT with this low and this low. But I want to see what happens at that internal wick. Alright, this just looks like pretty trash, honestly. I'm actually going to target that. I think that's negative RR, but yeah, honestly just guessed there. I should have waited for 10 a.m. open. It's one of my biggest mistakes, is trying to guess where the market wants to go. Because then we manipulated and then boom, we smacked it, but yeah, then we ran up towards that data highs. Yeah, in this case, I should have just waited for 10 a.m. and then probably entered off this candle right here, targeting those highs. Bang. But yeah. I'm assuming this is a no news Monday. Oh, bank holiday. I'm not gonna trade that. Tuesday the 15th. No news. Oh, I'm on the 15-minute. Manipulated those highs. That's 944. I'm just not even going to think anything until we sweep one of these draws on liquidity. I guess we already have on ES, but... Okay, I kind of like this actually. It's 950 though. I'm still going to take this. 16 points risk. Whatever that is, I think that's like $300 at 340. That was just based off this can get hit. No way we got edged there. We formed equal highs. This is concerning to me, but yeah, stopped. Theoretically, obviously I would have closed. That was literally 3/4 of a point away from getting hit, but yeah, narrative was based off of this low getting swept on ES. 930 lows, and then we had this nice candle after just chopping. So yeah, that was a dub in my book. Narrative was right. TP was just a quarter tick off, or 3/4 of a tick off. But yeah, this is Wednesday the 16th. Okay, my camera didn't freeze. That's dubs. What can we do here? I think this is no news. Yeah. So we're just gonna trade it like normally, look for manipulation. Jeez, mate. Sheesh, mate. If we continue to displace, I'll look at targeting that low. We also have these lows that we could reverse off of. It looks like that might be the case, but it's only 933, so nah. No reversal. So macro just opened. I don't think we took that low on ES. Maybe we did actually. No. So we'll just see what happens if we continue to displace. Oh wait. That might have been a different low I mapped out. Oh no. Okay. So if we continue to displace, I'd like to see a rebalance. Then I'll look at like a PXL based entry. But ideally I'd be catching a reversal here. Okay, that looks really good. Technically, it's an order block entry. I'm just going to target CE of that civvy. I think that's an easy TP. Or not. Yeah, we got stopped there. So honestly, in this case, like, I've already displaced 100 points since market open. Probably going to be looking at a continuation, even if we formed SMT, but the SMT was tripping me out. Yeah, I think we're just rebalancing here, but I still think price is going to continue. But see, it's weird because if I caught this, that would have smacked. So I guess price just wanted to manipulate the lows one more time and then rebalance. What is this? The 17th. Retail sales. Unemployment claims. And displaced over 100 points in 5 minutes. So we're probably looking at a continuation here. Bearish, of course. I'm going to mark out these lows. But yeah, just going to wait for macro open and see what we do. Macro opened. There we go. That looks really good to me. Okay. That looks beautiful. Gonna enter here, going short, targeting a 1-to-1. I think this was just the rebalance. I'll bet you this is all like a 5-minute fair value gap, yeah. So CE was almost met of that, but I think that's as good as a rebalance we're gonna get. So I'm gonna go short here, just targeting that internal low. For like roughly a 1-to-1. I'm just gonna put my stops above that manipulation there, just to be safe. But yeah, got smacked. So in this case, obviously, I mean, you're looking for a continuation. We've already displaced 100 points. I guess you could have caught longs here. You could have targeted like CE of that, but that's not guaranteed. So safest route is to just target CE of that first civvy and then got smacked. But yeah, you could have gone either way. I was bearish. I like the shorts more. This is Friday the 18th. Okay, my camera didn't freeze. I just need to keep checking it. 8:30 medium impact and then 10 a.m. Oh no, that's noon. So just 8:30 is what we're looking at here. It looks like that didn't do much. Might have manipulated here. No, it didn't do a lot. What are we doing? Higher time frame. This could really go either way. I'm not going to try to predict anything here. Okay. So this was honestly the ideal entry. I kind of missed it, but targeting up to there. Yeah, civvy disrespect there. We were just kind of wicking inside of it, and then boom, just disrespected it. So then I think we also had, yeah, internal manipulation there. Might have been some type of SMT that I didn't catch. Yeah, I think there was SMT with that low. Yeah, fat SMT. So that was honestly an A+ setup. Manipulated that high. I don't know if this is going to hold, honestly. I think I kind of missed the optimal entry, so I'm just going to go to the next day. This is Monday the 21st. No news. I guess you got FOMC member daily, but I guess nobody cares what he thinks. It's basically no impact. Let's see. No manipulation yet. I guess nope, no SMT there. Cool. Cool. I want to see what we're doing at this high. It looks like we've might have swept it. Yeah, I think we swept it. Okay, that validates PXH for me. Even though we have all these stacked highs, this is all really low resistance. So I'm just going to target 30 points, or a 1-to-1 in this case scenario. This is textbook PXH here. Okay, apparently not. We got stopped right there. I want to see if I waited. Oh, I honestly entered way too early, bro. Way too early. But yeah, I just didn't even realize that. But if I waited for macro, I think this would have smacked. Yeah, that was my TP right there, I think. Yeah. So, just didn't pay attention to the time. That's totally my mistake. Obviously, that would not happen live market. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's 942. We swept that external high, forming a nice bearish SMT. I'd like to see how we react if we continue to displace, if we... Okay. That looks like PXH right there. So I'm gonna enter targeting 1-to-1 here. Roughly 1-to-1, 30 points DP. Can I like, is PA this slow or is my computer just, okay, so my stop loss got hit right there, that's fine. But yeah, I should have waited for a little more confirmation in that case. But it is what it is. I'm not tripping. So all we have is FOMC on the Tuesday 22nd. Oh, that's what we just traded. Okay. Still think that was a high probable day. We immediately swept to draw liquidity, so there's no excuses there. I just didn't wait for enough confirmation. But yeah. Bruv. What is this? This looks so bad. So all we have is 10 a.m. news. If we get some nice manip before 10 a.m., I'll take an entry. But if not, I'll wait for 10 a.m. I kind of like this. We've come really close to taking this low, but we haven't yet, so it's telling me that it's protected. If I can get like a 1-to-1 out of this, that'd be beautiful. Yeah, we're going to target that. Okay, I don't like that. Gang. So that was just, yeah, not enough confirmation. Should have waited for 10 a.m. Even though we did have that internal manipulation, which I liked. It didn't really manipulate anything now that I'm looking back on it in hindsight. So, yeah, should have waited, but it's okay. I'm not tripping. So, 929. Respecting CE of this civvy. Kind of just wicking inside of it. I'm still going to wait for macro open. But I kind of like how this is looking, actually. If we swept a draw liquidity. Yeah. Taking out this low here. Alright. So I'm either looking for a reversal, candle close above these highs, and then I'll target like up there. Or I'm looking for a PXL based entry, which it looks like that's what we're going to get here. Internal manipulation there. This might be terrible RR, but I'm going to take it anyway. I'm actually going to wait to see what we do here. I think we had 10 a.m. news today, didn't we? What day was this? Thursday the 24th. (9:45) news, and we have 10 a.m. news. Okay, so there's 10 a.m. Looks pretty choppy overall. I guess you could have caught something coming down to these lows here, but it's pretty risky. Okay, there we go. I like this. I'm gonna go for a 1-to-1 here, closed above that civvy, above CE of it at least. Bruv. Interesting. So honestly, that was a retarded trade. I went long literally after we took out this internal high. So that was just a stupid trade, honestly. Just a retarded trade. (10 a.m. prelim here. Guess we have a form of SMT here with this high. Just want to see if that's going to get respected. It looks like we're displacing a lot though. How many points are we getting here? So about 60. No, about 80. 80 points. We're just too close to that high. Now we've swept it. Internal form of manipulation. Let's see if the order block forms. Okay. I think we had 10 a.m. news today, didn't we? Yeah, revised consumer sentiment. So I'm just going to wait the 4 candles and see what news does. Interesting. We did just sweep those. Oh, I guess we didn't get them yet, but shit. My fault, chat. So we're probably going to take out those highs. I want to see what we're doing after that. Probably get a continuation here. Maybe not. If we were to reverse after displacing 150 points, we would reverse off that external draw. So I'm going to go short here. Kind of against the narrative, but we did just sweep a very prominent draw. I honestly think we could probably get a lot more points than this. Probably like, how many is that? Like 80. Yeah, so we could probably get this, honestly. Nope. GG's. That was low-key pattern traded, I'm not gonna lie. L trade. Monday the 28th, no news. Could be terrible, could be good. We'll see. This is where it gets tricky. I guess this is technically PXL. Internal manipulation there, respecting that. Nice displacement. Bruv. Was I just late here? What do we take out? We might have taken something out when we... No? Interesting. Highly manipulative. Tuesday the 29th, Jolts, 10 a.m. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, this might be textbook right here, actually. A little early, but I really like this. Civvy disrespect there. I'm gonna go up targeting that wick. Bang. Textbook trade. That was a really clean trade. Live market, I probably would have closed as soon as this candle started displacing, because I'm not trying to hold trades. But yeah, those W's. This is Wednesday the 30th. What do we have here? Pending home sales at 10 a.m. 8:30 advanced GDP. Okay. I'm probably looking at PXL based entry here. Probably target something like this unless we're about to meet a draw. Okay, so we just met this draw. So I want to see what we're doing there. This looks pretty beautiful, honestly. I like to wait for a rebalance. Okay, yeah, I like this. I'm just going to target CE of that civvy there. And stops below. I guess I could target right there, actually. Yeah, textbook. Reversals are like my favorite, dude. They're so easy. Literally just manipulation, displacement, civvy disrespect, enter. Target the first internal high. You banked. It's the easiest trade ever. It's when price is chopping around at a draw liquidity. I just don't know what to do. Just need to wait for like ultimate confirmation. All right, last day here. Unemployment cost index or employment cost index, and then unemployment claims. Chicago PMI at 9:45. Probably gonna be like PXL right here, unless we've met a draw. We just took out that draw. We might have a fat bullish SMT here, yeah. We do have a bullish SMT, but we are displacing towards it. So that kind of makes me think it's not going to be valid. But I could be tripping. This is macro open. I'm going to take this actually. This looks like a pretty good PXL based entry. This looks pretty valid. Yeah, bang. Just a 1-to-1. Okay, so that was the last day. Let's peep the analytics. Oh, 45% win rate. I've done better, but overall that was a good session. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Catch y'all later.